Welcome to another edition of Underplayed and Underpaid. It's on the air radio waves, and this is Brian McNeil again for Underplayed and Underpaid. I'm here with across from Roger from our Guelph band, and can everybody just say hey?
Russian society was waking up.
Alright, so yeah, our show is, our format is we try to showcase and promote local talent and or even anybody swinging through.
The authorities in Turkmenistan have restored a giant
let's start that over, because I believe the BBC was playing. This is Brian McNeil for 93.3 CFRU. Our show is Underplayed and Underpaid, and I'm here with across from Roger. Again, say hi, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
They're a local band. They have a jam spot in town, and yeah, this is kind of one of their first radio segments, I believe, is it not?
Yeah, first one.
All right, terrific. Again, the format of our show is we promote local talent, and if you or anybody are in a band, or if you know a band member, or even a single, like a singer-songwriter, do them a favor, do yourself a favor, get a hold of me at bryancfru@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to come out and do what I can to promote you, give you an interview, and play a few songs on the air for free. All right, so yeah, I'm here with across from Roger, and let's get into a couple questions. We're going to play some live music, and we're also going to play some cuts off of an upcoming album. So, how did you guys come up with the name Across from Roger?
It was kind of a weird thing. We jammed across the street from a friend of ours, Roger, and we were just sitting around one day, and just because he's such a great guy and he's well known in Guelph, so just sitting around, and Sean, our guitar player, just says, well, what about Across from Roger? And it kind of just stuck with us for a couple days, and kind of was just formatted to be that, and that's what it is.
Right on. Could each of you guys introduce yourselves to the listeners and tell everybody what you guys do in the band?
I'm Kyle.
Yell it out.
I'm the lead singer and rhythm guitar player.
All right.
I'm Sean, lead guitar player, backup singer.
Right on. And
I'm Paulie, I'm bass player.
I'm Michelle, and I'm the drummer.
All right. Well, now that you guys are all familiar with the band, let's get into a few more questions. How did you guys meet?
Kyle and I have gone to school together since grade 4.
Yeah, grade 4.
Michelle and I, we worked together for about 6 years. We've known each other for about 11 and a half, so.
Right on.
And weird thing, my uncle dated Sean's mom for a long time, and I never met him. He worked with my uncle for years. And then I dated his sister here and met him along the way, and now we are where we are.
That's terrific. Mm-hmm. What style of music would you guys say that you perform?
I would say hard rock / grunge.
Pretty diverse.
Yeah.
We got some mellow stuff.
We even got a reggae song, which we're going to play.
Rock and heavier stuff. We got some, acoustics. Like, we go through it, all over the place.
Right on.
We don't like to do just the same sort of stuff.
Same song over and over again, kind of.
Because we got lots of inspirations from lots of different artists. We don't just say, all right, we're this band, but we like every band, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you guys can be more than, a typical one-dimensional band,
Yeah, it's good to be versatile.
Yeah. How many years have you each been playing or practicing your instruments?
Well, I've been playing the drums since I was 15, high school band, played quite a few shows in high school, and then didn't give it up, but, grow up and start working, and kind of gets in the way, and now I just devote a lot of time to it because it's my passion and my dream, so I've been doing it, about 16 years now.
Okay.
Work hard at it.
I've been playing for 9.
Yeah.
Well, basically I was a guitar player before we formed the band, just kind of ended up playing the bass, which adds to, the complexity of the songs, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he's better at it than we are, so.
Would you say that having a bassist already with playing guitar, it was much easier to pick up bass guitar, or is it
was a bit more of a challenge because the string, noticeably a lot bigger in the strings, and the tension's a lot tighter, but I don't know, I found I can play more fluid with bass than a guitar, so
okay,
I enjoy it.
Is that everybody?
Kyle?
How many years have you been playing, Kyle?
I've been playing since grade 7, so what is that, since I was 12.
All right.
12? Yeah, grade 7.
Let's just call it 15 years.
Yeah, about 15 years.
All right. And, all right, so I'll give you this question, and then we'll get into a first song. What or who are your influences? And you might as well take enough time, and we'll go to each and one of you first. So, Sean, we'll start with you.
I'll go last.
Okay, then Ryan, we'll start with you on the other
say.
side of the room.
Ryan?
Kyle.
Yeah, or Kyle. I apologize. I grew up with Kyle's brother.
Influence, like guitar playing or like the whole like. Because I like everything from like Steve Vai to Jimi Hendrix to like Led Zeppelin to like a big broad range to older stuff. Like I like a lot of Metallica. I like Nirvana. I like Allison. I like it all.
That's great. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good answer. And Michelle.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty much the same way. I go right from country to dance. I'm a small town boy, so I grew up to a lot of country, but
Yeah.
I like the hard rock. I like the metal. Just big influences of mine would be Neil Sanderson's from 3 Days Grace, Neil Peart, obviously, Lars. But, I don't hate on any music. People work hard at it, and I respect it for what it is. Even if you don't like to listen to it, somebody worked hard at it, so you got to respect it.
All right.
Well, it's, like I said, starting out as a guitar player, I think my main influences would be like Dave Mustaine or David Gilmour. But as far as bass goes, I would say Geddy Lee.
Geddy Lee,
Yeah.
from Rush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Canadian man.
Also,
I've always
heard from Rush.
Yeah.
I've always been a big Zach Wild fan.
Yeah. And when you say
Everybody else said everything else I was going to say.
when you say a big Zach Wild fan, what exactly do you mean? I mean, you
I'll
obviously
listen
don't
to
have
it pretty
long
much once every other day. I'll at least put on a song or something.
hair. Yeah, I figured you'd put on a long
Yeah.
blonde wig and
Yeah,
rock out.
exactly.
Yeah, you were at my place actually, and we were going through some Zach Wild stuff, and I'm like, wow, this guy really reminds me of Mark Farner from Grand Funk Railroad. It was
That's right, I remember
It
that.
was really crazy. His older stuff, like very similar to Mark Farner. And if you don't know who Mark Farner or Grand Funk Railroad is, go check him out. They'll blow your mind. All right, are you guys ready and warmed up to play a tune?
Ready as we're going to be. We're going to rock this place.
Well, before you do, let me introduce the song, and then you guys can rock out, and I'll actually turn down a bunch of the mics for it. All right. So here we go. This is Across from Roger on CFRU 93.3, Underplayed and Underpaid, and the song is called Reggae Song. Ooh, yeah, yeah. on, fellas. That was a pretty sick jam. Nobody else is clapping in here, so I'll clap.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That was really live. You guys, that was on point. So thank you very much for bringing that to the listeners. If you're just tuning in, that was Across from Roger on Underplayed and Underpaid, and the song was called Reggae Song. If you wanted to check out Across from Roger, they have a newly formed MySpace and Reverb Nation pages, so you can find them on myspace.com, Across from Roger, or reverbnation.com, and search for Across from Roger also. And so we're doing an interview. We're doing a little live bit. This is what we do on Underplayed and Underpaid. We try to promote local talent, local artists. If you're part of a band, if you know anybody who is, why don't you get a hold of me at bryancfru@gmail.com, and I'll come out and I'll do an interview with you. You don't have to come into the studio. These guys are just at the point that they're ready to gig and get it on. Speaking of which, January 14th, they will be at the Molly Blooms performing with a band from Toronto or Kitchener, depending on who you talk to. Courage My Love is actually going to be in town performing at Molly Blooms with them. And we'll repeat that little bit of information in a little bit. So let's get back to the interview. Ask some more questions. We've done so where have you guys performed so far?
Basically, we just have been rehearsing lots. We've all had gigging experience. We've done some open mics at Molly Blooms and whatnot. Kyle's been in other bands where they performed, and myself as well, and Paul as well, and Sean's done a lot of solo stuff.
Kyle and I actually played acoustically together for a while. A couple of years back, we did a gig. We did two. No, we played anyways, and we got paid. We got paid.
Nice. So it's good to get paid.
Yeah.
Always good to get paid.
We were played and paid.
Played and paid. How over and under is that's a whole different sporting betting thing. Regardless, what is your creative process? I mean, do you try to start with your instrumentation, or do you, if you find your outside influences based on that reggae song that we heard, I'm sure that there's all kinds of influences that go into it, but do you try to start with your instrumentation first, or do you have an idea lyrically and then go off of that, or go ahead, take your time?
Almost every song has come up, started with the guitar riff,
okay,
and we've built onto that, and pretty much made all the music and then formed the words around it.
Sean's had a bunch of lyrics that he's, brought up to the table, and a lot of them have worked for the songs, and, they worked out really well, and we all enjoy the lyrics. So, sometimes they kind of are created as we write the songs, or they're already written, and we fit them into the music. So,
Kyle down on a page in a diary of Sean's.
Exactly. Kyle wrote lots of them. Kyle wrote majority of the structure of how the song goes, and then we'd all kind of put our own little piece in.
Finishing touches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As a drummer, I get to sit back and wait, but I get to be creative because I get to hear the song before it's done, and I already.
And you wrote lyrics for Never Say Never.
Yeah, I like to write lyrics too. So, we're all in it together. We put everything in it that we can, and we try to keep it an equal and work together to create good music.
Right on. Anybody else want to add anything? All right. So basically, instrumentation with influence, whether it be alcohol or not.
Among others.
Yeah, when I did my hip hop thing, I was always, writing under the influence of alcohol. It just opens you up.
But sometimes we don't ever drink or anything. We just kind of just go there and hang out and drink pop.
I think that more
So did pop.
More psychotherapy sessions would go a lot smoother if they were allowed to have the patient drinking.
That's
it loosens you up.
Yeah,
To be honest,
sometimes you might even be a little insecure about an idea, and it'll help you to just don't care, just bring it out.
Right. Oh, alcohol! How we all love you.
Help squash your fears.
Yeah.
What is upcoming for Across from Roger outside of the January 14th date at Molly Blooms?
Well, right now I'm in the process. I have some good friends that are in some bands in Toronto and whatnot, and they're aware of who we are, and they're going to be setting us up with some shows in Toronto. So hopefully, by the looks of it, we're going to have 3 or 4 shows in January in Toronto. So hopefully that all pans out, and and that'll be the start of it. And once people see us, hopefully they'll just want to hear more and keep hearing us and bring us back and keep playing more music.
That's awesome. And if I'm scheduled to meet your manager, and hopefully I can get in on helping you guys get some stuff in the Tri-City.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because you can't just be in Toronto all the time. That's why the Kittens come to Guelph once a month. It's, Guelph is such a vibrant music city.
Well, people don't go from Guelph to another city just to watch.
Don't pay good enough in Guelph.
Yeah, exactly. And there's not a big scene for original bands in Guelph, really. It's mostly cover
bands.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
bars want covers. They want things or songs people know, right?
I
Keep them drinking.
I actually have to agree with that. Even though Paul McLeod, he comes out and he belts out a lot of his tunes, but in retrospect, he actually plays a lot of covers too.
Yeah.
Very skilled musician. That's a plug for Paul McLeod, who's at the Jimmy Jazz tonight. If you want to have a good time, come and hang out with Paul McLeod, and maybe a couple of guys from across from Roger will make their way out with myself.
Sounds like a possibility.
Could very well
Boys
be.
from across the road got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I got school in the morning too, but I always try to come out and say hi to Paul. Tell the listeners about Courage My Love and what it's going to be like performing with that band.
It was a group that I seen about 3 weeks ago. Just in the process now of getting a hold of their booking agent and getting them in. They're already good to go. They're willing to do it, so it's just going through the process of, doing it the right way and getting them in, and hopefully you can bring in a good crowd.
Mm-hmm. And I guess they're nice people and
great band.
Yeah,
really
cool.
Tight. Yeah, check them out. One of my favorite bands right now.
What kind of sound does Courage My Love have?
Like a pop rock with a metal twist to it.
Oh yeah,
More
female vocals.
Punk rock. Punk rock.
Punk, yeah.
Punk rock as opposed to pop rock.
Yeah, I don't know why I said.
But it's a little poppy for punk rock. They got that harmony. There's no
they got a great sound.
There's no growling.
Yeah.
No growling.
Pretty clean female vocals.
Yeah, are they a long-time established band, or are they relatively young?
You said they're
They
7
are.
years. They were
Yeah,
together
they're
for
young
something.
band. They're
They're
only
touring right
18
now.
or so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They played in Cambridge like 2 weeks ago. We went. Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they just finished playing Mount Tremblant, so that was probably pretty awesome for them.
Sweet. How many people were out at the show in Cambridge?
It was actually sold out. It was at Club 515, which is unfortunately closing at the end of the year. But
Oh no.
it was probably with 220 people, but it was a rocking place. Like, not classy or nothing. You don't want to wear a suit there, but if you want to go have a good time, listen to some good music, local music, that's the place to do it.
That's great. Terrific.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Who is Paul Bridges?
He's a friend of a friend. And he's
He's a friend of my brother's.
Well, yeah,
since day one, since preschool, or not preschool, since grade school.
Mm-hmm. And what does he bring into the table for you guys?
He's gonna record us. He went to school for audio engineering. I just helped him build a studio.
Yeah.
He's got all the bells and whistles to go with it. So.
That's something else.
Yeah, we made a deal. We do work, and then he does work for us. So
Yeah.
we'll probably go into the studio like in January, hopefully.
Yeah.
If anybody's looking for drywall crew across from Roger, can take care of your
Definitely.
business.
Drummer insulates.
Yeah.
I'll weld something for you.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. We're blue collar folk.
What are the topics that you guys are trying to tackle on this album? Is it partying, relationships, or is it politics? It's humanity.
Like life.
It's just
a big
all
mix.
the above.
Yeah, just whatever.
All the
Think a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like with the diversity of music that we all listen to, which is pretty much everything, we're trying to just put music out there that everybody's going to enjoy. We're not trying to grab a certain crowd and say, we want you to like our music. We just want people to enjoy it for what it is, and we're working hard at it, so hopefully people like it.
I take it for what it is.
Right on.
That's all I can really do. Right?
Let's play some
That's all you
song.
can do. Well, actually, what I think we're going to do now is I'm going to put on one of your pre-recorded songs,
All right.
and we'll have a chat in the
Never Say
background. Never say. All right, so that's track 4. Cue that up. All right, and this is Never, or Never Say Never, depending on what you read. From Across from Roger on 93.3 CFRU.
Can we hear it? That's what's the fun.
Angel on your shoulder, fire in your
Well, that was Across from Roger, and a song is called, actually, What's to Come, and it's not Never. I guess I got them mixed up on my little sheet here. And right about now, it's halfway through, and I'm going to take a break to do a commercial. So we'll be right back in a moment on CFRU. So we're back in the studio with Across from Roger, and that's my phone going off. I apologize. I told everybody to turn off their phones, and my phone's hanging on the back of the door. And I'm just going to recap something that I did last week. It was at the end of the show. If you got half a brain and you know somebody who's working at a radio station doing a volunteer thing, and if you're at least, if you're not going to listen to them like you should, then don't continuously message and call them, because it's really rude. You're already not listening to them, and now you're bugging them while they're trying to do their thing. So yeah, that song that we played was it was called What's to Come. It's not called Never. That's my bad. I did that. It's all my fault. And I'm going to need a second here because I'm trying to do 50 things all at once. All right, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in town. So, December 13th. Wait, what day is it today?
12th.
Today's the 12th. All right, so tomorrow, Gain covers Christmas. It's Gain Music presents Cancer Bats as Bat Sabbath, a Black Sabbath tribute band. Guelph bands Farewell to Freeway and Wakeless will be performing as the Ramones and Pink Floyd, respectively. All ages, licensed, $10 in advance, $15 at the door. At the E-Bar. I'll be getting to it. Tickets available at Detox, The Beat Goes On in Guelph, or online here at musiclives.ca. Again, plug in musiclives.ca. If you want to know what's going on in town, you got to get in touch with these dudes.
And I just want to say something about that. We
okay, go ahead.
rehearse in the same building as one of those bands, and we've been hearing them rehearse the Pink Floyd, and it sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, so that
ridiculously good.
Yeah,
that would be Wakeless then.
It's a little bit more metal though, little bit more spin on it. It's not quite like it's there, but it's rocking.
and Farewell to Freeway also rehearses in our building as well, and they're a really tight band too.
Right on. I believe I interviewed the lead singer from Wakeless, Justin Doherty.
Yeah.
I got it right. Sweet. Yeah, that was a while back. The new band that he was forming was Among Millions, so you can go online and try to find it at cfru.ca in the archives of Underplayed and Underpaid. We go back like car seats and spinal cords all the way to last January, so it's almost been a year. All right, what else is going on here? The first show I just mentioned was playing at the E-Bar. And what is up? December 16th, 2011. Night Owl, number 5, metal night at the Army-Navy Club. That's the ANAF down next to Harvey's on Gordon before it turns into Norfolk, I believe. Gain Music subsidiary Night Owl Promotions presents Toronto band Dancing with Paris, Famous Last Words, and Guelph band Arkham Awaits. I'm sorry, I apologize. That's at 8 p.m. on the 16th at the ANAF Club 344. It's all ages, and it's licensed, so you can drink, but if you're underage, you get a wristband saying that you are not allowed. Yeah. December 9th, that's gone, but that was Adverse Reactions. They played at the ANAF. Actually, some good things are happening at the ANAF. I believe they're getting a whole new sound system as of New Year, so if you guys want to, it's kind of you get ticket at the door money, and they get the bar sales. And if you're good enough at doing your own promotion, I highly recommend that you check out that 100-person capacity place.
Maybe we should talk to our manager about that.
Yeah. I think your manager probably mentioned something to you. December 8th was C.R. Avery. December 9th was the Hot Carls. Oh, man, I missed the Hot Carls.
Darn.
Yeah, there was a rapper back in the day called Hot Carl. He was really funny. Very political Beverly Hills rapper. Anyway, and December 8th, though, yeah, so, man, Aaron's got to update some things on musiclives.ca, but Sinister Trailer Park Magic was in town. They played at the Jimmy Jazz. I believe I was there for a minute. But, again, I've been getting up really early and going to bed really early, so it was probably only for one. So check out musiclives.ca if you want to know what's going on in town. If you're an artist or whatever, get a hold of these guys, promote your own stuff in town, and also check out the blog, because Aaron Dale's always got some interesting things to say. He's not just a pretty face. that was a joke. Everybody in here was supposed to laugh. Anyway, yeah. Chirp. All right, so what shall we do now? Did you guys want to play a song, or do you want me to play another off your CD, or what do you guys want to do?
It's up to you.
I was gonna play a song.
Yeah, we had another one in store, so if you want to do it now, it's up to you. If you want
let's do it.
Well, then let's do that. Okay, so it is 6:37, and this is.
Cartoon.
Oh wait, what song are you guys going to be doing here? The reggae song? Cartoon, right. You did reggae song earlier. Alright, so this is the song Cartoon by the band Across from Roger, a Guelph local band on 93.3 CFRU. That was another performance by Across from Roger. If you just happen to be tuning in, that's a local Guelph band, and the song we just heard was called Cartoon. Awesome. You guys should check these guys out online at Reverb Nation Across from Roger or myspace.com Across from Roger. And also, January 14th, you check them out at Molly Bloom's with Courage My Love. Is that a license? I mean, it's obviously a licensed event, but is there tickets that you guys or anybody's selling? It's just
just go first come, first serve, buddy.
no.
Drink lots of booze at the bar
bar.
to keep us in good standing with the owner, and that's about it.
Right
Go
on.
up and get a free demo.
Yeah.
Big ups to Rain McMillan down at
Yes.
Molly Blooms for hooking these guys up with some airtime or some playtime and some FaceTime
And some money.
and some money. Yeah.
The most important part.
So we got another 18 minutes or so. Shall we play one of your songs off your CD?
Never say never, buddy.
Never say never. All right.
What number is that one?
That
Sean?
should be
5.
should be 7 according to this, but we'll see what
Only
happens.
5 songs on it?
7. I got 7 songs on here.
He brought his. He already had a CD. He just brought that one.
Oh, okay.
I had burned your CD yesterday for this, but we talked about that last night.
Yeah. Well, everything will work
Can you
out.
cue it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I'm gonna put it on. Let's just play it. You know what? All right. This is Across from Roger. Should be a song called Never Say Never, and we'll see what happens. Ciao for now.
You said until the end we would last forever, and now I've lost a friend. Never say never. You said until you left, you would stay forever. And now I've lost my best friend. Things have changed, remember. 'Cause it's all the little things I do that makes you hate me too. Now my days are numb in pain. Right back to the start again. You said it would all get better. Took my heart a cold endeavor. Now I finally realize, in my heart, in my mind, it will never be the same. You'll come back to me again. 'Cause it's all the little things I do that makes you hate me too.
That was Never Say Never by Across from Roger. I'm going to plug them again and again and again. January 14th, they're going to be at Molly Bloom's with Courage My Love. No cover. You just got to have ID and say and be nice to all the waitresses, of course. So yeah, that was Never Say Never. I think I'm going to play, well, I'm in the mood to have a beer. And I didn't have time to hit the beer store on the way here, so I'm gonna play a song called Bottoms Up by Across from Roger on CFRU 93.3.
Keep it on ice. We drink it too fast. Now I'm all gone, and you'll miss me down in Taiwan. It's all history. Living legend like a tidal wave. Waves crash down out the dawn away. Pick up the
So that was Across from Roger with a song called
Waves crash down, how they've torn away. Pick up the pieces we've thrown away. Act like there's no tomorrow, fuck yesterday.
All right, 93.3, Underplayed and Underpaid. I'm Brian McNeil. I've been sitting in with Across from Roger. Everybody say hello and thanks for listening.
Hello, and thanks for listening.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
I think that worked, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, so we have one song left, and then I'm going to set you guys off on the night. I'm not sure if we have Nava coming in with Indian Masala or if Mo Coffee's coming in. No, Mo's not coming in? All right, Mo's shaking his head. He's not coming in to do his show. And you should always check it out, The Wacky World of Waldo Fortunes on 93.3. I do believe it is starting tonight at 9 p.m.? 8 p.m. He's giving me the goggles. All right. Yeah, well, after that drinking song, I kind of feel a little punch drunk. Yeah, all right. Make sure to check out musiclives.ca. Make sure you check out Paul McLeod tonight at Jimmy Jazz. Tomorrow night, make sure you check out the Derek Hines Quartet at Van Gogh's Ear. And I'm just going to basically say peace out to you folk. Thanks for the fine furry folk tuning in to my show. Maybe Braden will be in over the holidays. And yeah, make sure you check out Across from Roger on myspace.com or reverbnation.com. Anybody else want to say anything?
Michelle does.
Hi, Mom. She wanted me.
All right. So.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, everyone we know.
All right. So that's it. And we're going to get into the last song called All I Know. Everybody have a lovely week.
days are boring, breaking up, and distorting. Heads are spinning. Let's rewind. The